Hi, I'm Stephen O'Donnell from Video My Job, and this is not so much an unboxing video but a run through of some of the tech items that I've spoken about in the blog that hopefully you'll have read up there or down there. So let's crack on with content. What we're talking about are accessories that can be used to really optimize the experience that you have and the experience that your viewers have in looking at the videos and watching the videos that you'll have produced. So first of all, let's get to the most obvious. I'll just on top of here. The most obvious would be the device that you use for filming. In this case, I'm currently being filmed here and here with iPhones, but I have a little Samsung smartphone here. So long as you have a smartphone that's been produced in the last couple of years, the quality of the receiver, the sensor inside, the pixel count, if you like, is such that the quality of the video you're going to be making from smartphones is way beyond what was ever possible before, and certainly more than good enough to be used in videos that you'd be posting online on YouTube and so on. So the quality that you'll have from these is exemplary, and the flexibility that you have for using smartphones with video is perfect because, of course, you have the camera, you have the microphone, you have the storage, you've got the screen, you have all the distribution channels to all of the routes, the sources that you're going to be sending your videos to. So in terms of filming and managing all the content that you have, smartphones are absolutely the thing to use. Moving swiftly on, very important to your filming will be how you mount that smartphone. You can't just be holding it with a shaky hand, as some of my friends do. You want to have a steady base for that smartphone to be held. So the Video My Job provide all our customers with the Video My Job hardware kit. As you can see here, we have the tripod base. I'll just fetch that out here. We have the extendable arm, which is pretty much like a selfie stick, and that then locates onto the base just here. Just screw this on here, and then, oh, if I can get it properly. Here we go. And then, of course, along with that, we have the mount itself and the LED light. This LED light is rechargeable, and the light that comes from this is more than enough to illuminate anyone within a meter from that. You can, of course, turn the amount of light up and down according to your needs, and you can see how much it's been charged as well. And of course, the phone mount is perfect for smartphones right up to even the largest of the iPhone XRs, I think is the title for them now, and that will certainly accommodate those. So that goes right on the top here, as you can see. Just put that on there. And what that means is that wherever you're filming, whatever you're filming, you can have this as short as desktop height, which is just here. But of course, you can extend that to much longer, depending on your requirements at the time. So I'll just set that over there. Moving on from the stand itself, the next thing, of course, that you might need would be a tripod. If you weren't going to be using this kind of light stand, you might want something a little bit more heavy duty. This phone here and this phone just up here are mounted on a Manfrotto portable tripod, which folds down small enough to get in a typical laptop backpack, which I do, and it's great for traveling, but also extends up as high as 6.5 foot tall, which is perfect for any other events that you might want to be filming at, and really tough, really resilient. I would certainly recommend them. Moving on from that, again sticking with the subject of mounting your phone, then going from items that might be relatively expensive to extremely inexpensive. These black sticky pads, let's see one here that's been opened. These black sticky pads are perfect for sticking your phone to and then sticking that to the window if you want to take advantage of the natural light that you get from outside, and of course positioning your smartphone at the correct height to be filming. Then these are absolutely perfect. Look how hard that is, just touching it on there. Oh. So these sticky pads, about £5 for a pack of 5. I would absolutely recommend them. While we're on the topic there Other mounts that you might use for your phone would be this is a Ulanzi Aluminium smartphone mount, and all you do is put your phone in there, tighten this there, and of course this would attach on the bottom to your smartphone, to your tripod. So with this you could put any number of devices in there. It also has the advantage of having a hot shoe mount on the top, at which of course you can have other accessories added to. While I'm on that topic of hot shoe mounts, talking about the lighting side of things, if you weren't using the Video My Job light kit, then this from Amazon, which I think is a G-Docs 64 LED light, you can put ordinary batteries in the back of this. You can adjust the amount of light that's emitting from this. You can of course plug in an adapter, and the light that comes from this is really quite startling. Again, as I've seen with the hot shoe mount, you can easily put this on just here, and with your smartphone in there and your tripod, you're ready to go. Let's put that to one side. Next item, we've got lighting, we've got mounting and tripods. If we talk about audio, then typically smartphones have first-class microphones built into them already. The audio is perfect. If you're in a noisy environment, however, then you might want to consider these. These are Rode Lavalier microphones. Lavalier is a technical term, it's French, let's not get into that, but the quality that you'll get from these is quite phenomenal. Now, these are not very cheap, they're £47 each, I think, but I would absolutely recommend them. And if you're connecting them to an iPhone, then what you'll need is one of these with the lightning adapter on the end. So with this, you can attach two microphones and of course your headphone in the middle. If you were interviewing someone, for example, outside in a windy environment, these would be perfect for exactly that. So in terms of audio, always vital. If you have a great video, but the audio lets you down, then unfortunately that video is not going to be usable. So it's really important to have the audio as good as can be. Let's put these to one side. Now, one other item I want to mention here, and this is more of a luxury than a necessity, but it's mentioned in the vlogs, and I would certainly recommend having a play with them. These are additional lenses that you can clip onto your smartphone. The lenses simply screw into here, and that then clips onto the lens on your smartphone. What that means is that in this instance, this has a fisheye, and the fisheye can give you great effects. I wouldn't use it all the time, but certainly for B-roll, it can be very good. You might also want to use the wide-angle lens, and the wide-angle lens is great for bigger environments. If you wanted to film your office, for example, and get as much of the office or factory or landscape into the shot as possible, then the wide-angle lens is great for that. And lastly, this would be maybe for different effects, but with this macro lens, you can zoom right close to even the smallest, most detailed item. If you were filming, say, a coin, and you would even see the grains in a coin, or the buds in a flower, or any number of other things, and it can give you a great effect when you're trying to be creative with the videos that you're filming. So let's set that to one side. Lastly, what I'm going to show you here is the Osmo 2 3-axis gimbal. It's a gimbal or a Steadicam, as you might have heard them in the movies. And a Steadicam does exactly what it sounds like. It gives you a steady base upon which to have your camera. In this case, this is specifically designed for smartphones. So if I'm going to put my smartphone in here, let's just show you exactly how this works. So I'll just get this one here and adjust it down, and if I hold this up here, you can see that when I switch this on, it should flip around in just a second. There you go. And what you can see that does is it keeps everything steady when I'm moving around. So if I was walking or going up and down stairs, then that would keep the shot as steady as can be. I can even choose to use the controls to turn it around, and of course up and down. Now this is the Osmo 2. This cost me, I think, remanufactured, it was £84, but there's a brand new one of these out, the Osmo 3, which is even better than this in terms of features, and is £99. and folds much smaller. I think it's almost pocket sized, so I would absolutely recommend that if you're looking to have an addition to your filming kit that takes you a step beyond what you've been doing before in terms of making quality professional videos. So having said that, I think we're at the end of the tech review for the week. Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to speaking with you next time. Thank you. Bye.